But if it keeps crashing after 5 or 6 minutes, we should lap 20 out of 22, 3 laps left to the end of this race, and Jeremy, Nemesis and Curse battling all the way and up until the end for the podium position, and Felix is losing quite some time, but the guys ahead are battling, so Felix battle for both P2 and P3, and Felix needs to catch up and to get himself in the fight as soon as possible to try and overtake these guys ahead. Kart Racer is just completely dominating in P1 with 8 seconds, he just needs to bring it home, but the battle for the podium is more intense than ever as Nemesis, after what seemed to be a horrible race for him, is now effectively battling for P2, and also Felix, with what seemed to be a horrible race for him as well, is effectively battling for P3. 4 cars right now, 4 cars on track, 3 effectively, as Curse, let's remember he has the track limit penalties, but it's gonna be a very close fight for P2, 3 and 4, and Nemesis is only 1/10 away from the rear wing of Jeremy as he gets the DRS right now. Lap 21. Jeremy is in P2, Nemesis in P3, Curse in P4, Felix in P5. Will we see those positions for long though? I don't think so, because we will definitely see position be swapped. Curse sliding all his way through the exit of La Source, but making the move up into P3, and Felix is closer than ever to Nemesis through Rouge and Radillon. Moves are not being made at this corner, but we will definitely see moves right now with the DRS onto the camera straight. Curse is using all of the energy ahead, and now he's also making a move to Jeremy to get P2, even with the penalties. So Jeremy, Nemesis and Felix are P3, 4 and 5 on track, but they will all gain 1 position at the end. Felix attempting on the inside of Rivage, rear locking, sliding all the way through Rivage. He kept it on track somehow, I don't know how he did it. Phantom gets a 3-second time penalty. In the meanwhile, he saw this drive through, he's in P11, but Felix just completely drifting all the way through the entire corner, and he kept it on track. Hats off to him, I have to say. But Jeremy now is trying to pull off, overtaken by Nemesis, because those are the positions that count. Felix is only 2 tenths away from Nemesis. Now onto Stavelot, and he definitely needs a big overspeed to get the move done and to finish ahead of Nemesis. These 4 drivers giving it absolutely everything as Kart Racer will cross the line to start the last lap of the race, and this battling for the podium is more intense than ever. Curse is still in P2, but it will definitely not last for long. Jeremy is in P3, getting the DRS already after the bus stop chicane, and so does all of the all of the drivers behind. We will stay on board with Felix as we can get a view of all the cars ahead of him. Now, onto the last lap. What's it gonna be? What will the positions be onto the camera straight? Because there's so much potential for the position to be swapped, and Jeremy is taking a position back on Curse, and so is Nemesis. Felix is still staying right behind, and now Felix is overtaking actually Nemesis on the inside of Lecombe, but Nemesis is not giving up. No, it's actually Curse who stays in P5, because there's such close battling through Lecombe, and now Jeremy's into P2 and Nemesis into P3. Felix going side by side with Curse through Rivage, but he gets the better exit. He stays in P4 for now, but Jeremy and Nemesis right now are effectively on the podium. Felix needs absolutely to overtake Nemesis to get that P3 and to extend his lead in the championship by just those 3 points, which may not look like a lot, but they are definitely essential in the standings, and is staying just completely glued to the rear wing of Nemesis. There's a smaller gap between Felix and Nemesis than to Nemesis and Jeremy. Now Felix using all of the energy he can to get the overspeed. He needs to maximize the speed right now through sector 3. Kart Racer crosses the line in P1, but we won't see that because these guys are battling for the podium. Jeremy's into P2 for now. Felix attentive on the outside at the bus stop chicane. Who's it gonna be between Felix and Nemesis? And it looks like actually Nemesis has the better exit, and it he does, and it's a podium for Nemesis, closing the race into P3, and Felix with a wonderful battle unfortunately has to set for P4, but an amazing battle for the podium. Wow, that was so intense, and that's the race done. Car Chaser has won the race, but man, what a battle for the podium that was. Oh, and the streamer also didn't stop this time, so yeah. Tyler gets the driver of the day. I'm not sure who I will give it to. I will give it to Nemesis actually, because his race was definitely not great at the start, but recovered all the way up to P3. That's sorry for the elegance. Yeah, but anyway. Car Chaser has won the first race of the season. Actually, it is it this the first win? I don't know. First win of the season for Car Chaser. So the gaps in the standings will definitely be closer after this race. And what a race! Yeah, like I predicted, the racing was very good, with also crashes happening here and there. It was very exciting. I'm glad I've commentated this. But Car Chaser wins the round 3 of Division 1, and Jeremy closes in P2. Nemesis, so Jeremy in P2. Nemesis, after a wonderful battle, gets the last place of the podium in P3, and Felix is in P4. Curse is in P5, and Pocho ends in P6. Chemical in P7, Tyler in P8, Jonathan in P9, and Phantom gets the last point. Fanat ends with 0 points, and then JM, Finlay, and Thok having DNF from the race, they get 0 points. So yeah, this has been the Belgian Grand Prix in Division 1, the third round of this 13th season. It was an exciting race, like I always predicted. Well, thanks to the wonderful track and also to the driver abilities of these guys, because it's yeah, it's absolutely mental how these guys can produce such good racing every time. But yeah, in the end it is Car Chaser that gets the win. So this has been round 3, and we will see you again on okay, actually we have on Tuesday 7:30 UK we have Silverstone, and it's round 5 of Realistic Division. Then on Wednesday we have Division 2 at Belgium at 7:30 UK. And then Saturday we will go back to Division 1 for the 4th round of season 15, which is gonna be Baku. We haven't raced in Azerbaijan at all in this game. Yeah, it's gonna be the first Baku race we do on this game. Yeah, the first race we do on Baku. Wow. Okay, so yeah, this has been the race. It was very exciting. Once again, I apologize for all of the stream issues, glitches and restarts. It just happens. I tried my best, but it's just unfortunate from time to time, as sadly Jaden wasn't here to provide you with the good video quality. So once again, I apologize for this, but I hope my commentary, my commentative voice made up for that. Okay, so Division 1 will come back next Saturday, but we will see you again on the F1Total YouTube channel for Realistic Division on Tuesday. So until that, we'll see you next week, and have a good one.